Hello, sunshine. This is Joy from Michigan in the US, and I am hoping to do a successful pour for you today. I have had a little bit of a rough start in my art room, knocked an entire cup of paint over, but I'm going to move on from here. So I wanted to show you guys just a couple of things. My last pour, I saved some of the skins, and they are just so pretty. So hopefully I can make some jewelry out of that. So I have that one. This one's got some really pretty earth tones in it. And then this one is nice and bright and contrasty. So I use these to make all sorts of different things, but because I have just a garbage bag down right now, it's really easy to peel these off and save them. So I'm gonna get these out of the way. So I store those typically either between parchment paper pieces, or I have like the plastic clear page holders that I have like a whole book of them, and then I just put the paint on top of it, turn the page, you have a new one. So I hope that makes sense. I have just come back from vacation a couple days ago. I had a great time with my family. You'll see some photos at the beginning and or the end of this video of just some of the pretty places we were able to visit. The vacation completely wore me out though, so I think that's part of why I'm struggling today. I'm just really tired. It really wore me out. I don't think my thyroid was able to keep up with that. So bear with me. I am trying to switch my paints to just mixing with Floetrol. So this is the Color Shift Green, I think. Dragon Flash. So I'm just mixing it with Floetrol just to see if I get better cells or a different look, so that'll be my experiment today. The ones in the little cups are mixed just with Floetrol, no water. And then I have, this is Phthalo Blue with Dragonfly Glaze. And you can see it's glittery because it's all over my fingers from spilling the cup. So this is a color changing top coat, but you can also add it to your paint to kind of give it a really beautiful shimmery look. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see all that glittery wonderfulness, but it's there. So if you can't see it, pick some up. Pick some of this Dragonfly Glaze up and just experiment with it. So this one goes from like a blue to almost a yellow. And there's one that there's all sorts of different kinds, but that's the one I'm using today. So I'm going to do just a basic swipe today. I wanted to get back to basics in my favorite colors. So lots of blues. I do have a little bit of copper mixed up. I think that's what this is. It's Extreme Sheen, of course, because I knocked stuff over. Some of my little paints are gone. I don't know where it rolled to, but I'll find it later. I think it's the Extreme Sheen Copper. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to use some of that as well. So let's just dive in. I'm going to start with Primary Blue. Oh, this is a 14-inch square canvas. And I'm just going to go for it. These have been pre-mixed for ages, so this could get really interesting. I'm going to throw in just a little bit of purple. I have some dioxazine purple, not much left in here, so... And I don't want the purple to take over, which sometimes it does because it's a bit on the dark side, which you could always add some silver or a little bit of white to kind of brighten that up. And then I have, of course, my favorite teal. And I don't remember which one this is, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know if I still have the sticker on and if the sticker is even accurate. It's either Lake Blue or I think the other brand calls it Turquoise Blue. Either way. Pick your favorite turquoise. They're all pretty. I am going to throw in just a little bit of the Phthalo Blue without the Dragonfly Glaze, but not too much because that's also what I'm swiping with today, is the Phthalo Blue with silicone. And that's the only color that has silicone in it. The rest of it does not. All right, so here goes this is, you know, I might save that for the top. Let's hold on to that thought. Dragon Flash is what we're gonna put on next. And this is a color shift, so it's really sheeny, shiny. It has a lot of sparkle to it. I didn't mix very much of it up, so hopefully a little goes a long way for me. But I don't want a ton of green in this either. I want blue, 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 blue. There's not a lot of contrast in this, so I might add some white if I have any pre-mixed. I'm not gonna take the time to mix it up, but if I have the extra, I'll use it. All right, let's throw on some bronze. I love the metallic look, so I decided I would do that today because it'll be pretty sheeny, shiny. Makes me happy. Oh goodness, I'm gonna run out before I get to the end here. So I hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Finding time to create, that's my challenge lately, is finding the time. I am more than happy to create art, but finding the time in which to do it. Where do I want this, guys? Maybe here. Waste not, want not. All right. I think I need to see if I have some white. Oh, I do. I have a whole jug of it. Except there seems to be something in the end of it, and I don't want that in my painting, so let's see if I can get it out. I'm just using a skewer to kind of pull out, and it worked very well. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got the clumps out, so I don't have to worry about that being in my painting. And of course, I use the pointy end for that. Oh, there was another clump. Did you guys see that? Oh my goodness. I'll go back and get that. So that's an awful lot of white here because there's a clump. Just scooch that guy off. There we go. Whole lot of white there, but I'm gonna leave it. Maybe it will add some contrast and some beautiful effects. All right, last but not least, we have the phthalo blue with the dragonfly glaze. I definitely want to see this. So pretty. I really wish I had mixed up more of this because I add some to that white right there. It's just a really pretty color, so give that a chance. Go ahead and experiment with that. Let me know what you, if you've already experimented, I'd love to know what you found, how it worked, or what you used it for. All right. Let's go ahead and do some gentle tilting. Just gotta get this color. Hopefully there's enough on here. If there's not, no worries. I'll go back and add a little more paint. So don't let that be too concerning to you. Our goal is to get the colors to flow over each other. There we go. I like it to go all the way over the edge. I'm sorry if you can't see all my tilting. I'm trying to be fairly gentle and not too quick with it. Definitely need some down in this corner. I apologize. I know that's not the best view for you guys. Just need to get it over the edges, over the corners. You don't have to do that, but I just find for me, I much prefer the way that looks. When you have like similar, if not identical colors running over your edges and your corners, I just think it looks much better. Okay, let's bring that back. It's really interesting, some of the effects I'm already seeing. There's like a little bit of fracturization going on, maybe. Okay, so now I'm going in and I'm using some of the paint from the drippings and just trying to pull that paint all the way down all of my edges because I want it to flow. And I need some more paint up there. Let me grab a paper towel. Oh, you know what? I have one right here. So much for my manicure, but that's okay. And that's the end of my paper towel, guys. Goodness sakes. Okay. Get some of this stuff out of the way. I really love these colors. They are looking really gorgeous together. Let's see if I can pick some up and just help it to slide along. So if you kind of get it on your finger like this, I don't know if you guys can see. I try to just, rather than just dab, kind of slide that off, and then it will slide down the edges and look more fluid with everything else, rather than looking like you dabbed a finger into your painting. So we'll try that. So just kind of let it flow down over the edge on its own, and then it creates those lines that you want so that it looks more natural, I guess. So this is the boring part. Fast forward through this if you don't care about this part. All right, one more edge. I do have one painting. I was really bummed when I knocked over the paint that I spilled. It landed on a finished painting that was just sitting there. So that was frustrating, but we'll move on. I'm not gonna let that hem up my whole day. All right. There was almost no paint up here, so we're just gonna help that along. No worries, trying to just enjoy it. Enjoy the process. All right, guys, I think we are looking pretty good. Good. We are looking really good. I really like the colors that I'm getting in here. I am going to throw on, just because it needs to be used up, the last of my Berry Delicious, which is a custom color that I just mixed up for swiping, for the purpose of swiping. Here it comes. And this does have silicone in it, so we'll add a little bit of, there we go. Just kind of swirling it on here and there. Just kind of add, it has a little bit of deepness to it, so it'll be nice and rich as well. All right, that one's done. All right, I'm hoping this doesn't go too dark. I have a lot of dark on there, and I'm swiping in a dark, so hopefully it comes out really, really beautiful. I did not let this silicone paint that I'm swiping with sit overnight like I usually do, so that could be interesting, but I have mixed it really well. It is just Phthalocyanine blue mixed with silicone, and hopefully it will be a stunner. That's what we're looking for. And I'm putting a lot of it on here just because I have it to use, and I want the top part to be dark. I've got my plastic laminating sheet. And I always struggle. You know what? Let's maybe do it this way. All right, here goes nothing. Hopefully something beautiful is what we're going to see. Cleaning off my swiping tool. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at that. That's beautiful. Happy, happy. All right, here we go. Second swipe to finish the canvas. And don't worry about if you see those little sections that I'm missing. I will go back and fix those right up. No worries. No stress. I am going to find... I have to tell you guys, my art room is an absolute disaster area right now. We've been doing house projects, and it's become sort of the storage room for all of the house project tools. So There. I really should have paper towel for this, but that's okay. I get this edge here. I'm going a little quick. There's no race, there's no hurry. The paint's not going anywhere. So don't let yourself get stressed. Just nice and easy. All right. Let me get some heat on this. Definitely feel like I wanted more silicone in there and did not get it. Just want to see if the paint will move at all. Don't want to move it too much because you will distort your cells. But sometimes when you stretch it, you'll have more cells pop up too. See how distorted my cells are getting? All right, we're gonna stop there. I really don't like this side here, so I may try to just go ahead and swipe from the top down, which is, I find really hard. I end up more like scraping the paint rather than swiping. So let me try this again. It just looks so different from the rest of the painting, and I feel like not in a good way. Especially here on the edge where it's going to be more noticeable when it's hanging on a wall, hopefully. Hopefully it'll be hanging on a wall at some point. Same thing here, just trying to get a little more cohesive look to the painting. And I'm not cleaning my swipe tool in between because I just am not concerned. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna pause this for just a minute while I clean up my hands, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, friends, I'm back with you. Just wanted to take you in for a close-up. I'm not absolutely loving this one, but I know that when I'm not feeling well, my analysis of my own work is not as kind as when I am feeling well. So I'm gonna send a picture to a couple people and see what they think. But we do have some lovely cells in here. And there's a lot of shimmer, so hopefully that dries gorgeous. I'm glad I added the white. I'm not always, but these cells here really add a lot of interest. I'm not sure if I'll do balloon work on this one or if I'll just leave it. It does have some lovely, soft, flowy lines, and then like this cell right here. Isn't that gorgeous? So maybe it's a keeper. Let me know what you think. Hopefully I will be back to normal and not quite so tired very soon and be able to do more of these. I did notice this cell right there and right there. That green in there is that color shift paint. So I'm really interested to see how that dries. So I will add some pictures here at the end, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.